Fitzhugh, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. You know, there's been much said already this morning about time for debate and things like that, so I'll try to summarize my remarks, because some of these amendments have a common theme. And just as my friend, the Colonel from Overton, said he wanted to quote from a songwriter, I want to quote from a type of songwriter myself. This gentleman had a hand in probably penning the greatest song of rights, liberty, and freedom that we've ever seen. Thomas Jefferson said this: "The true foundation of Republican government is the equal right of every citizen in his person and property and in their management." Republican government, well, with the small r, as described by one of our founding fathers, is the message today. Today, our majority party seems intent on infringing upon what the United States Supreme Court has called, quote, one of the most essential sticks in the bundle of rights that are commonly characterized as property, the right to exclude others. It is unfortunate that we are spending so much time recruiting businesses, asking them to relocate to our state, and so that our hardworking citizens can have jobs, and now we are moving so swiftly and thoughtlessly towards taking away a citizen's right to determine how their property will be used. Now, this is nothing to do with advocation of taking away any Second Amendment rights from our citizens. We, as a Tennessee legislature, have long stood for that right since 1796, the founding date. Make no mistake about it, today what we're doing here today is not furtherance of the Second Amendment, but is an infringement upon the property rights of individuals and business. Today we're telling people they must allow weapons on their property, and the question is, what will we do next? So, as a result of that, we have filed a few amendments that have to do with that, and I won't make any remarks more like this for the other amendments, but they all have to do with this same common theme. The first one is Amendment 7, and it simplifies things and makes things a lot easier for both individuals and businesses to understand, and the public to know and understand and to comply with. Basically, it says handgun permit holders are permitted to carry their guns anywhere in this state, anywhere at all, unless otherwise posted by the person in charge of that property. And the amendment shows who has the authority to control those particular property. This would take care of many circumstances and would give that property owner and holder the rights that are secured by this document that we all hold so dear. So with that explanation, Madam Speaker, I would move adoption of Amendment 7.
Leader Fitzhugh moves adoption of Amendment number 7. Properly discussion on the amendment. Leader McCormick, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And I would point out very quickly that decriminalizing conduct is not a taking of rights, but it's our opinion that it's an extension of rights. Having said that, this, again, is even a better reason to not go to the House floor with a substantive amendment, because if you'll read the very first line of it, it says, by deleting all language after the enacting clause and substituting instead the following, you're actually completely rewriting the bill and bringing it to the House floor, and I think that's a really bad thing to do. So with that in mind, I would ask you all to vote to table, and I'd make the motion to table the amendment.